Hi guys, welcome to Sunday School. So I want you to think about your best friend. What do you like about that person? Do you like playing with them? Do you like hanging out with them, talking to them? What is it about that person that makes them awesome? I know that right now, while we're stuck inside and it's hard to see our friends, I'm really feeling like I miss my friends a lot. It's really hard to only be able to call or text and not be able to hang out in person. I miss my friends. In your packet, there's a story about a girl who misses her grandma during our shelter in place. So pause your video and read the story. Do you remember last week, Jesus told us that he was going to his Father's house to prepare a place for us? Jesus' Father is our Father too. Jesus' Father is God. And Jesus told his disciples a very important thing. He said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Do you remember that? That means that Jesus is the way to God. Jesus is the truth about God, and Jesus gives us the life of God. Jesus is God with us. And that means that Jesus came to earth to make us God's friends. Jesus came to earth to make us God's friends. That's who Jesus is. God come to earth to make us his friends. Now here's the thing. Have you ever seen Jesus? I have never seen Jesus, and that's because Jesus isn't with us on earth right now. After he came back to life, he hung out with his disciples for a while. He ate with them, he talked with them, he had fun with them, he told them some really important things. But then he went back to be with his Father in heaven, in his Father's house. And we'll hear that story in a few weeks. But right now, I want us to think about this. If Jesus is God, come to earth to make us his friends, why did he leave so quickly, right? It's very hard to be friends with someone that you don't get to see ever. Now, Jesus knew that that was true. Jesus knew that we would need God to be near us if we were going to become better and better friends of God. And so Jesus made a promise to his disciples that he would send the Holy Spirit. I bet you've heard of the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is God just like Jesus is God. The Holy Spirit is God just like the Father is God. But the Holy Spirit is God who comes and lives inside of us. God who comes and lives inside of me and inside of you. When we are in Jesus, the Holy Spirit comes to live inside of us. And what does the Holy Spirit do? The Holy Spirit makes us closer and closer friends of God. Over our whole lifetime, the Holy Spirit draws us closer to God, makes us better friends of God, helps us to know God more and more, and to love God more and more, and to follow God closer and closer and closer. And that's all because God lives inside us. God is making good friends with us over our whole lifetime. We get to be better friends of God. And that's a wonderful, amazing promise that Jesus made, that he would send the Holy Spirit after he had left earth so that we could continue to be friends with God. God has made a lot of wonderful promises to us. So in your packet, there is a page called Promises, Promises. Okay? So after Sunday school is done, I want you to find a Bible and fill in the blanks of those promises that you see on that sheet. Now I want you to pick your favorite one, cut it out, and hang it up somewhere where you will see it this week. God keeps his promises, and the Holy Spirit lives in you. Peace be with you. I'll see you next week.